Today I'm going to be showing you video excerpts from the Reactive Rover class I've been doing with Remy. Reactive Rover is a class specifically designed for reactive canines, teaching owners skills on how to navigate handling a reactive dog in public and helping desensitize dogs to having strange dogs in the vicinity. Our first exercise of our Reactive Rover class was simply to have each dog take a turn walking into the middle of a circle and then returning to their spot while the other dogs waited and watched quietly. That dog is super chill. I'm not even sure why he's in this class. You may also find that some dogs react more to certain types of other dogs. It can have to do with breed, size, smell, age, energy level, etc. Our next exercise was practicing the Yikes command. Basically, one dog will be walking towards the exit, and a second dog will pop out from behind the door. Dog number 1 will do a Yikes and quickly turn around and retreat. Here's what it looks like in action. Dog 1 begins to walk towards the exit. Then, dog number 2 pops out, and dog number 1 does a Yikes and turns around to retreat. We all got to take turns doing the Yikes command as well as being the dog that pops out from the corner. This is a great command to practice on walks, so that next time you encounter a surprise dog, when you turn around a corner, your Yikes command will signal to your dog that it's time to turn around quickly.
Everybody else, there's 2 dogs going at once, and then everyone else is going to be calmly sitting with their dogs. So your dog is just going to be rewarding that calm settle. When there's not much going on, maybe you don't need to reward your dog. A moment to treat would be, for example, if suddenly the dogs both go, yikes, and run. Like dogs running towards your dog or suddenly making motion. That might be a moment to reward your dog for staying calm and quiet. If they're just kind of slowly walking, maybe that's not as rewarding. Let's pull Remy and Lola first.
I realized watching this now that when I did the exercise, we were actually doing it wrong. You're supposed to walk in the middle towards each other with each dog walking from opposite sides, and then they turn around. Instead, I was just walking parallel to the other dog and then turning around, but that's not what we're supposed to do here. The goal is to practice walking, encountering another dog, and then teaching the Yikes or turn around command to get them to quickly turn around and get away. Now let's see how some other dogs do it. You can't really see what I'm doing off screen, but our goal was anyone who's not walking in the exercise is doing a calm settle. So I'm just giving Remy pieces of hot dog as he's lying down and being quiet. And this is actually, like, it doesn't seem like a big deal, but it's great practice for him, because for him, being in this enclosed area with all these other dogs barking and moving around is really difficult and challenging for him. So just working on that calm settle was really great for us. Here you can see I'm using the touch command, which Remy is really good at, to help keep him focused and help him follow me and not get too distracted.
This is going to be our next strategy. We're going to try our pull off to the side. These are kind of our two different options of, okay, we're on a tight trail, for example, and there's a dog coming right at me. So you either have the path that's going to go back this way until I find safety, or we're going to try that. I'm going to pull over to the side, and I'm going to wait here while you walk by. So the dog that's coming from this direction is going to be our pull off to the side. So you'll be walking, and I want you to both start on this line here. As you start, and you can kind of right around here, so as you're walking, you go, oh, there's a dog coming. I want you to pull over, and you're going to ask the dog to sit. The other dog is just going to continue on past. Ultimately, with all dog training, I want to be standing up. I don't want to have to go all the way to the ground when I give cues. I don't want to have to stay down. Great question. Yeah. Whatever you need to do though at this point is fine, but that'll be alright. I'm going to have Ozzy start here.
So as you can see in this exercise, the dog coming from the left goes off to the side and does a nice calm sit or settle while the other dog continues walking. And this is great practice for if you're on a narrow path and you encounter another dog, you can kind of decide if you want to turn around or maybe instead you want to just pull off to the side and wait and let the other dog go by. As I'm sure it is no surprise to you, I found this to be a very stressful environment. Loud sounds actually overwhelm me really easily, so having all these dogs bark over and over again in an echoey room while worrying about Remy and trying to control him was definitely a tough challenge for me, but honestly just having Remy get used to listening to me in an environment like this is really, really great practice, even if it didn't always work out 100% the way I would have liked. Last time we were the ones who kept walking straight, and now it's our job to pull off to the side when we see the other dog coming towards us. The goal is not to bribe your dog. You want to just use the hot dogs or treats to reward your dog for listening to you. But this was a really difficult environment for us, so I had no problem taking out a hot dog and basically bribing Remy into going the way I wanted and doing what I wanted. Sometimes you just have to lower the bar when you're in a really overwhelming environment.
Can you sit?
In this class, we use screens to help us create barriers for our dogs if the sightline with other dogs was too stimulating. In real life, you can use cars, bushes, and trees to break up your dog's sightline. In this exercise, the goal was to do a 5-minute downstay while individual dogs took turns walking in a circle around the room. This kind of exercise is great because you can practice anywhere. Just go to a park and, giving yourself plenty of distance between you and the other activity happening at the park, put your dog into a downstay and dispense tasty morsels as long as they stay down.
You recover a lot faster. And then it's a lot, sorry, Remy, start they can recover quickly. So even if they do hit that, oops, you spiked over threshold, how quickly can they come back down.
I actually found that Remy did a lot better later in class than he did in the beginning. He really needs some time to get used to this very stimulating environment. However, sometimes they'll be the opposite with other dogs. The more tired they feel, the more overwhelmed they'll get, and they'll have a harder time focusing. I hope this video helped teach you some strategies about handling reactive dogs. If you want to take a class like this, try doing a quick local Google search for Reactive Rover classes. I highly recommend classes like this if you have a reactive pooch. Have you ever taken a Reactive Rover class? If so, share your experience in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.